When Netflix released the documentary about Victoria and David Beckham, they promised a tell-all about the couple. But we dug around a little and found a few things they may have missed. Coming up is a glimpse of their personal lives, their kids, their wealth, and their lifestyle. The romantic journey of the musician-turned-fashion mogul and the former football sensation began in 1997. Their initial encounter took place when the former Spice Girls singer attended a Manchester United game in London. She is known for her shyness and simply waved from the opposite side of the bar. The rest is history. After welcoming their first child, Brooklyn, in 1999, the two exchanged vows. The couple now have 4 kids. There's Brooklyn Peltz Beckham, 24, who initially wanted to follow in his father's famous footsteps but gave up the beautiful game for photography. Today, he's an aspiring chef. Then there's Romeo Beckham, 21. He joined Fort Lauderdale CF, which is the sister club of his father's Major League Soccer team, Inter Miami. Cruz Beckham, 18, follows in his mother's footsteps. He made his first stage appearance with the Spice Girls at the tender age of 3. By the time he was 11, he had already released his debut single titled If Every Day Was Christmas. Harper Beckham is 12 and is named after Harper Lee, the author of Victoria's favorite book, To Kill a Mockingbird. Victoria and David celebrated their 24th wedding anniversary in July of 23. By all accounts, their love affair continues, despite rumors about David being unfaithful some time back. Victoria says that was undoubtedly the most difficult time in her life, but they're back on calmer waters now. They are one of the world's most influential power couples, bridging the worlds of entertainment and sports. According to the Sunday Times Rich List for 2023, the combined net worth of Victoria and David Beckham amounts to a staggering $514 million. Since that time, their lives have changed. David Beckham has quit playing and is now the owner of a football team that counts Argentine legend Lionel Messi as part of their lineup. The team is now valued at $1 billion. Victoria has not performed with the Spice Girls since her departure, so when the group reunited in 2019 for the Spice World 2019 tour, she was notably absent. The tour comprised just 13 performances, primarily in the UK and Ireland. Still, it surpassed the success of their 2007-8 tour. The 2019 tour generated an impressive $78.2 million in revenue from a phenomenal 697,357 tickets sold, and Victoria earned approximately $1.2 million from her involvement in the Spice World 2019 tour. This is despite not actively participating in the performances. Her earnings were attributed to her entitlement to a share of the endorsements, licensing deals, and merchandise sales associated with the tour. And now, there is anticipation that the Spice Girls will come together again at Glastonbury in 2024 to mark their 30th anniversary. However, Victoria is unlikely to be a part of this reunion due to her exceedingly busy schedule as a fashion designer. Victoria also gets a significant portion of her income through her Instagram presence. She boasts an impressive 32 million followers, and both Victoria and David earn as much as $375,000 per Instagram post. Over and above her Instagram earnings, Victoria has amassed substantial wealth through various endorsement deals over the years. She earned around $2 million for her participation in a Christmas campaign for Tesco in 2007, and in 2009, she inked an impressive $18 million deal with Armani. Her spectacular list of past collaborations also includes partnerships with Rokuware and Estee Lauder. Notably, her collaboration with Estee Lauder resulted in 2 successful collections, contributing to her wealth. Victoria has also found success as a best-selling author of 2 books. Her first book, Learning to Fly, is an autobiography that was published in 2001. She earned around $1.4 million for the preview rights alone. Her second book, That Extra Half an Inch, Hair, Heels, and Everything in Between, was released in 2006 and offers her insights and tips on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. In addition to her literary pursuits, Victoria has also made significant strides in the fashion and beauty industries. She launched her eponymous fashion brand in 2008 and her beauty brand in 2019, further diversifying her career and revenue streams. While Victoria's fashion label has enjoyed popularity among designers and fashion enthusiasts, it has struggled to turn a profit as a business. Her fashion business has faced financial challenges, accumulating losses of over $67 million and hasn't made a profit since 2017. However, her beauty brand more than makes up for this. It has been highly successful and growing every year since its inception. The Beckhams' extensive luxury property portfolio is estimated to be worth around $92 million. One particular residence accounts for nearly half of the total property value. It is a townhouse located in London's Holland Park. The Beckhams invested approximately $10 million in renovations after buying this 7-bedroom townhouse. In the picturesque Cotswolds, they also own a historic farmhouse valued at around $8 million. This property was their refuge during the lockdown and is spacious enough to include its own football ground. The couple also owns 2 more properties in Dubai. One of these is a luxury apartment in Burj Khalifa, which they bought for around $5 million. The other is a villa in Palm Jumeirah, currently valued at more than $10 million. Then there is the penthouse in the 100 Museum building in Miami, which is the city where David Beckham's Inter Miami FC is based. They bought the beachside penthouse for approximately $24 million. Victoria has a close working relationship with Range Rover. In 2011, the British luxury car manufacturer appointed her as a celebrity creative director. The following year, the company launched 200 limited edition Range Rover Evoque models that were specifically designed by Victoria herself. These vehicles received meticulous hand finishing and came with hand-sewn leather wallets for the owner's manual and a matching 4-piece luggage set. Victoria's personal car collection includes a Rolls-Royce Ghost, Bentley Bentayga, Mercedes G63 AMG, and a fully customized Range Rover Evoque. David has his own Rolls-Royce Ghost, but also loves to drive his Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead Coupe, Bentley Mulsanne, and McLaren 720S. Above all other brands, the Beckham family has a strong affinity for Land Rover. They've been spotted using Land Rovers on numerous occasions, including shopping trips in a gray Land Rover Defender 110, and they're also often seen in a black Land Rover Defender. Under Victoria's guidance, the Beckhams have curated an impressive collection of expensive artworks worth an estimated $44 million. The celebrity couple focuses on love-themed artworks and collects pieces from renowned artists like Banksy, Damien Hirst, Jake and Dinos Chapman, Sam Taylor Wood, and Tracy Emin. Notable works in their collection include a Hearst bull's heart enshrined in silver with scalpels exploding from it, and an Emin-designed strip of neon lights that spell out "Forever Yours," which David gifted to Victoria for Christmas. Victoria also commissioned British artist Eddie Peake to create an installation for her store at Dover Street in 2015. In a similar vein, a year before that, David Beckham paid $780,000 for a commissioned painting titled Daddy's Girl to celebrate Harper's birthday, showcasing the couple's continued support for contemporary art and artists. So, how does Victoria keep in the shape she does? When at home in London, she maintains a disciplined routine. She starts her day by waking up at 6:45 a.m. and proceeds directly to the extensive gym located in the basement of the family's luxurious residence. Here, the former Spice Girl embarks on an intensive workout regimen. She begins her day with a 30-minute uphill treadmill run to energize herself. Following her morning workout, she manages to fit in the school run for Harper before returning home for a demanding 1-hour weight training session with her personal trainer. The next step in her routine involves a bit of pampering, as she receives a professional blow-dry in her glamorous room. Victoria takes care of her own makeup using products from her own collection. In terms of fashion, 99% of Victoria's wardrobe consists of her own designs. However, she does occasionally indulge in luxury items such as Balenciaga glittery thigh-high boots. When it comes to her diet, Victoria acknowledges that she is extreme in anything I do, particularly when it comes to her well-known eating habits. She consumes ample healthy fats like fish, avocados, and nuts. She indulges in alcohol except when she has a specific reason to abstain. Periodically, she commits to detoxing from various substances for extended periods of 3 to 6 months, during which she refrains from drinking altogether. She makes it a daily ritual to start each morning with a dose of apple cider vinegar. Additionally, she supplements her coffee with collagen peptide powder. In her pursuit of beauty, she explores the latest treatments, including radiofrequency and collagen waves. She is not averse to undergoing an eye-burning treatment where the area beneath the eyes is treated to stimulate collagen production and encourage natural repair processes in the body. Victoria's eating habits, which have been considered unconventional by many, have been the subject of extensive scrutiny for years. For instance, during Euro 2004, it was reported she adhered to a diet primarily consisting of strawberries, which she washed down with mineral water. The mother of 4 has openly disclosed her dietary preferences, including her avoidance of food cooked in oil, butter, or sauces. Furthermore, she abstains from red meat and dairy products in her diet. But when you get to look as good as she does, then, and only then, do you get to criticize.